Hey, it's Kristen from KristenOnDemand.com, and on this channel, you'll find videos all about teaching ESL online and teaching online in general. So if this is something you're interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell so you don't miss a thing. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the bookings for Magic Ears. I get a lot of questions around bookings for Magic Ears, how it works, who does the bookings, are there short notice bookings, things like that. So I'm going to hopefully answer some of those questions in this video today. So here we go. Okay, so one of the questions I get most often is who books classes on Magic Ears, right? Like, who is doing this? Is it the parents? Is it the company? And the answer is the company is actually booking the classes on Magic Ears, because it can't, I guess it could be the parents, but there's up to 4 students that can be in class. So the company takes care of it for you. They're placing each of the students in a class with you. They're booking these classes for you. The parents are not booking classes. So you don't have to worry about marketing yourself, things like that, like you would with other companies. Now, with that being said, there are ranks of teachers within Magic Ears. There are sophomore teachers, which is what you start out as when you first get hired as a teacher for Magic Ears. There's junior teachers. Then there are senior teachers, and then there are Magic Masters, right? Which is what everyone aspires to be. So there are percentages like of bookings that go along with each of these rankings. Basically, if you're a Magic Master, you're like guaranteed to get the first booking. Senior teachers also are more guaranteed to get bookings, and kind of so on down the line. They kind of trickle down. Now, my experience, I was just hired with Magic Ears, so I haven't even ranked up to a junior teacher yet. I'm still like a sophomore teacher. But Magic Ears right now, the teachers are in such high demand. Every slot I've opened on Magic Ears so far, knock on wood, has booked. So that's how I know that the demand for teachers, it's just there, right? The supply of students is just there. Will it always be that way? Probably not, because from what I've read in Facebook groups and things like this and what it says in the handbook, I think sophomores are guaranteed like maybe 50 to 70. Don't quote me on these numbers, but like that 50 to 70% bookings. And I think junior teachers are like guaranteed 60 to 80% of their slots to be booked. And the numbers go up as you rank up. So that's why teachers try to rank up, because they want more guaranteed bookings and things like this. But my experience right now is that bookings are really, really, really good, because like I said, every slot that I've opened has booked. So take that for what it is. Another question I get a lot is, can you do like a short notice booking, like a booking that gets booked with less than 24 hours notice? And the answer is yes. But on this platform, it's different than it is on other platforms that I've worked for. So let me break it down for you a little bit. Okay, so maybe before I talk about these, I should back it up and kind of talk a little bit about how Magic Ears confirms their classes. So when you show your classes being booked at 10 p.m. Beijing time every day, an email goes out confirming your bookings for the next day. So for the next 24 hours, you will get an email confirmation booking your classes, showing you who's in your class, what lesson you're teaching, things like this. Okay, which is different than some other, so they can change. Your classes can change, fluctuate up until then, and then you get that confirmation, right? So if something were to cancel and you've already got your confirmation, then that's how you would still be paid for that class, right? Because you got the confirmation that you had a class booked and then maybe it canceled. That's how you would still get paid for that class. Now, if you were to apply, if that already happened, so now it's less than 24 hours until that class time, if you're a junior teacher or higher, you can apply for what Magic Ears calls a standby class, right? This is what they call it, a standby class. And you can click on apply for standby. And this is so different than any other platform I worked for. So you apply for a standby class and you have to enter the classroom early and say, I'm here once you've applied for this standby class. And it is like a first come, first serve basis on these standby classes. So if a class becomes available, either a teacher didn't show up or maybe their class ran late and they can't make it to their next class, so their class then becomes available, because on Magic Ears you have to teach every single slide. You have to finish that class. So sometimes teachers can't make it to their next class because of this, and classes become available to standby teachers for this reason. A little green button will come in and say enter class, and you have to be quick on the draw to click this button, right? If you're one of the first ones to click it, you will get into that standby class and you will be able to teach that class for your base pay, any incentives that you're eligible for, and $2 extra pay for the standby pay, right? Pretty cool. But again, it's first come, first click, first come, first click, however you want to say it. You have to be quick. It's kind of like you're in a gauntlet and you're sitting there waiting and you see it and you have to click fast and then you get it, right? Now, if you've applied for standby and you're trying to click and you don't get it, and then you're trying to click and you can't get it. Now, and this could happen all throughout the whole class, because what if, say, a teacher's internet went out at 17 minutes and now they need a standby teacher to fill in at 17 minutes, right? That could be you. So you have to pay attention the whole time. But say you were there the whole time, your standby teacher, and you weren't needed, or you didn't get to the button fast enough. Now you still get $5 for being a standby teacher. Not in addition to your base pay, not incentives or anything, but you do get $5 for being a standby teacher. So that's how standby works with Magic Ears. Kind of confusing, kind of takes a while to wrap your head around it. And again, different than any other platform I've ever worked for. But some teachers really like it. Again, it's not guaranteed pay. It's not a guaranteed extra $2 by any means on your base pay with your incentives. It's not. But if you're quick and if one happens to become available, you do have a chance at your base pay, potentially incentives, and that extra $2. So there it is. Yeah, that's booking with Magic Ears. So you have the ranking system, which would potentially give you how full your schedule would be. But right now, like I said, bookings are great on Magic Ears. Could that change because they are really, really, really pushing to hire new teachers right now? Absolutely. That could absolutely change. But right now, bookings are really, really good. The supply of students is really good. The demand for teachers is needed. So I've been really happy with the bookings on Magic Ears right now. The way they do it, again, is you open up your slots. Again, Magic Ears books your slots for you, not the parents. And you get sent a confirmation email of your bookings with the students' names, the lesson that's being taught at 10 p.m. Beijing time the day before. The day before. So you'll know the day before what bookings are confirmed, what classes you have, at what time, what student, and the lesson. That's all confirmed. And then if something happens, if you look at your schedule, you're like, oh, where did that class go? I know I had a confirmation for it. Then you will still be paid for that class because you have the confirmation showing that you were confirmed that class. So, and then the whole crazy standby thing. It's just a whole nother thing. But some teachers really like it. You know, you do have a chance. And the standby system really, really allows Magic Ears to supply teachers with the flexibility that they allow teachers to have. You know, as many cancellations without penalty as they allow them to have. You know, the teacher no-shows without excuses that they allow teachers to have. The standbys really are what allow the other teachers to have this flexibility, because they have all these teachers on standby waiting for this potential, for this pay. And if not, they at least get $5. I mean, if you're just going to sit there anyway and you're like, hey, maybe I could teach a class or get this extra money. If not, I get $5 for just sitting here. I mean, So I think it's kind of good in that way. And if it allows me for flexibility, or if I can help another teacher have flexibility, why not? So that is bookings for Magic Ears. As always, if you have any questions around bookings, or if there's something I missed, you can always hit me up on social media in the description box, or my email in the description box, or you feel free to leave a comment below as well, and I'd be happy to try to answer it for you. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell so you can see more videos like this, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.